down. It's going to be Orbital Shipyard for map number 4. And when I told the players what the prize pool, that it was up to almost $400, we're at $397 as I speak. When I told them it was up to almost $400, Heart's response was, wow, I love you. We should go to casino sometime. But yeah, TLO is also very happy. He just said like, wow, exclaimed surprise that this was getting so high. This is fantastic. Because what I like about this site that we can't do on Base Trade TV. Oh, I just fucked up. One sec. Shifting the overlay around. One thing that MATCHERINO is going to be able to do that we don't do at Base Trade TV is you can see the donations in real time. You can see the top donors. You can see all this cool shit that you can't see when you donate to Base Trade TV. So it definitely creates a little bit of hype, and it definitely helps everyone recognize just how cool this is. So again, big stupid amounts of love to everybody who's donated and contributed so far today. We're 2 out of 3 best of 5s down at this point, and we'll see what BC versus Puck looks like after this. But again, this is about a $400 best of 5. This is insane. This is awesome. Spawning in the bottom left corner of the map. He's on his last life, though. We'll see if he can bring it back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the red Zerg player, Team Liquid's TLO. And in the upper right, he hears that he's going to get a little bit of money, and his first insight and thought is to go to the casino. Uh-oh. It's going to be the Blue Terran, Axiom's Heart. Suddenly, when Hart takes all these bad engagements, it's becoming more clear to me as to why. That sudden realization that gambling is an option, and he wants to gamble victory, maybe? Either way, this has been really cool the way this has turned out, and I'm really stoked that you guys have gotten on board. I really hope that this whole MATCHERINO thing ends up being super legit. I would love to see them grow. I would love to see more of this in the future. And this is just cool. I'm gonna be honest, this is just cool. TLO giving him a very literal hug as the SV goes down. Whoop. And that's a really strong response out of Heart. Like, where's that Will Smith? Or not Will Smith? Whoa, Will Ferrell. Like that escalated quickly. Like we need that picture in there right now. That'd be that's too good. Okay, let's see. Hatchery down for TLO. He's going to take this 3rd at his natural. Either way, 3 bases on Orbital Shipyard is pretty standard. I mean, it's just... The map layout is not quite like Deadwing. If you guys remember that map, oh my god, you were like guaranteed 4 bases on that map. But three base layout on this map is still pretty much guaranteed at some point. You're not really going to get locked into 2 really big all-ins, or it might be the only thing to do that. But one thing we're commonly seeing, and we saw this already today even, but one thing we're commonly seeing a lot of in Legacy of the Void is that if you can hold an all-in, the counterattack tends to almost always be good enough to win a game. Whereas in Heart of the Swarm, yes, that happens sometimes, but not nearly as often as Legacy it feels. Base Trade TV, you need to get some Snoot. Dude, I love doing shit with Snoot. I know he's kind of tentative, and he's only just recently stepped into Legacy, so maybe I'll poke him sometime. I would definitely love to do some show matches with Snoot, though. There's no question about that. Question, of course, comes from ZvT, big baller of the day. Also, catchy chat, Phoenix636 with a 5-month resub. Super duper sorry to all the resubs I've missed today, guys. Big love goes out to everybody, but I am solo casting, and I hope you can cut me a bit of slack. Normally, when it's duo casting, I can kind of spend a lot of time in chat, but as said before, Zombie Grub is in Korea. Don't forget, we deported her last week, you know, from the United States. She's stuck in Korea forever, or until the 13th, one of the two, and... It is far too late, sadly, for her to be casting. She picked up Fear Dragon from the airport, and hopefully the 2 of them are going to take a lot of pictures of their adventures, because they're going to the Pro League Finals this week. And seeing that in person is going to be pretty darn cool, I have to imagine. Nice queen block on the ramp. Hellions are not going to get up here, but he actually blows the queen out of the way with a Reaper. That would have been so sick. If that was executed perfectly, he could have actually potentially just blown that out of the way, and the Hellions could have just run by, but... You know, with the amount of lings there and the creep spray, that wasn't going to happen either way. But it's the cool potential of, like, what Legacy opens up with these new abilities. ZennyZ missed out on the massive call-out, by the way. Damn, Zennies, man. I told everyone to spam some chat shit for you. I guess if we could do it again, please. Can we get some motherfucking Kappas and some motherfucking Frankers? And if you got him, some Ace Kates. Just for ZennyZ. Because that big baller donated a ton of cash today, guys. Not just to the prize pool, but to also me. So, as of right now, he's my favorite person to chat. for this temporary moment in time. Confirm Rifkin is a sellout. Hardcore. Stim on the way for Hart, and he's not delaying too much here. He's getting a lot of racks, though, and double engineering base this early. I would actually argue that the double engineering base is really unconventional. The later factory is fine. The starport getting delayed, not that big of a deal. Double engineering base, though, strikes me as odd to see that come out this quick, especially with this many racks coming down. So Hart may, despite having a third command center, not look too far into investing in this. Ryung was doing something like this. Hart's teammate Ryung in the Alima League, where he would take the third CC, but he wasn't really SCVing. He wasn't really looking to saturate it. And it kind of feels like what Hart's doing right now. He's cut SCV production, albeit temporarily. No, he's got this going again. So he's actually going to get this third up and going. Take all that back. I thought this was going to be that really cool push Ryung did, to be honest. But Schwanderin, 7-month resub. Hype. Let's see. Marine's going to start poking out here. Combat Shield's going to be so far off for this, but Stim is done. And the nice thing about Stim is it's going to give you mobility. I don't know about Stim and that many for an Overlord, though. What the frick are you doing, Hart? You got too excited at the prize pool, guys. He's like, I'm up 2-1 in the series. I know there's like a $400 prize pool for this. Holy shit. Okay, so that's gonna hurt quite a bit. He's gotta get those medevacs out. He actually can't push now that he's stimmed. It sounds silly to phrase it like that, but why did we deport Zombie Grove? Oh, you know why. You guys know. Nice spot behind the mineral lines here, gonna be able to kill some of these legs. No armory, so no Hellbats, but still kills a good chunk of the legs. Trades out the Hellions. I don't know that Hart's gonna have the same effectiveness that his push had last game. TLO is gonna have a couple of banlings. Once again, speed delayed. Go for the infestation pit, looking for Hive possibly. I am worried though, because we're gonna have TLO's got 5 bases right now. This is great for TLO if he can keep them alive. It's also good if one dies, because then his other one will be safe. And right now the question is like, where does he get attacked from? But for what he's got backup plans, and that's kind of what's important here. Oh, there's the Kappa spam chat. Even before Zenny Z is like AFK again, or Zenny's is AFK again. Alright, so attack comes over here on the left side of the map. Now, even though this doesn't get seen, there's not a lot of drones here to die. Overlords get pulled back immediately. Ling's going to capitalize on this and get on top of the reinforcements, so big surrounds on these Marines. Depots get lifted. Third base going to be under attack with those SCVs in trouble. TLO's got to keep enough at home, though. He's sending perhaps a little too much across the map is one concern. Killing SCVs is nice, but not if you die back at home and lose the game straight up. Remember, bailing speed not done for this attack. It's still about 10-19 seconds away. Waddling those banlings forward, though. Marines, oh, don't take that bait. TLO, you're so close to bailing speed. He doesn't know there's 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go makes a world of difference to actually taking a fight. But those splits out of Hart look fan-freaking-tastic. This actually gives opportunity for the Lings to get surrounds. So the splits end up hurting despite how impressive that looked. And the Banelings will hold this push. Medevac's also going to get taken out, and TLO killed enough SCVs, I'd say, to definitely make that hold worthwhile. 13 workers died in that third, and the mules, let's not forget as well, while that happened. So, Hart trying to stabilize, not in a terrible spot. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he might try and come back into this, because his upgrades were looking good, but he's going to tap out and say, fuck it, let's take it to the ace match. TLO is once again going to give us a game number 5, tying the series up 2-2. I'm curious, like, his army supply was still bigger than TLO's. He had like a 20 army supply lead. His level 2 weapons was like so close to finishing. Because it was more like 60%. I don't know. I got too hyped up by that. But gonna go to game 5 either way. So once again, taking that small break between matches, and we'll see you guys in 2 minutes with the last game in this best of 5. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for donating. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for going to MATCHERINO.com. And we'll see you guys soon.